What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen this, I was going out. Make sure you hit the like with the subscribe button for me, please. Let's check it out, man. I'm geeked to get in this video. Video by Benny, y'all. Let's check it out.
Getting criticized.
See best served by President Biden stepping down and basically handing you a nomination. You didn't have to go through a primary process. You didn't have to fight off other contenders. That's not really the way our system was intended to work.
President Biden made a decision that I think history is going to show is rare among leaders, which was to put country before self. And I am proud to have earned the support of the vast majority of delegates and to have been elected the Democratic nominee to fight in this election over the next month for our democracy.
But I think this truncated process is why people think or say they don't really know who you are.
Look, I've been in this race for 70 days.
That's the point, you dumbass.
I ain't even got to say nothing. Benny got me.
It's so good. Look, I've been in the race for 70 days. It gets worse from there. It gets worse. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamala Harris asked if she has a gun.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a Glock. Have you ever fired it? Cackles hysterically.
Here, you recently surprised people when you said that you are a gun owner, and then if someone came into your
That
house,
was not the first time I've
they would
talked
get
about
shot.
it.
What kind of gun do you own, and when and why did you get it?
I have a Glock, and I've had it for quite some time. And I mean, look, Bill, my background is in law enforcement. And so there you go.
Have you ever fired it?
Yes. Of course I have. At a shooting range. Yes, of course I have.
Listen to her lie. You can always tell liars. You can tell them because of they fidget, right? When they everyone has to tell, right? When Kamala Harris like bristles like this. The
Laughing,
proper
swallowing.
this is what we've been asking for, and I can't believe it's actually happening. When Kamala Harris lies about something, right? So politician lies. That's fine. All right. Politicians lie all the time. Politician lies. What needs to happen if you're an actual journalist, a reporter, is you need to ask a follow-up question. Kamala Harris says she works at McDonald's. Which McDonald's? And when? Like, these are important things that divine whether something's a lie or whether you're telling the truth. What kind of Glock do you own? What model?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know. She doesn't actually have a Glock. She's lying. I've fired it at a shooting range. Kamala Harris passed laws to make sure that people wouldn't be able to use handguns. She tried to pass a law to prevent anyone from owning a handgun in San Francisco. This is the one that actually destroyed her election chances, though.
Told y'all she's trying to make herself look good and sound good to the American people that obviously are supporting her because we know and we see straight through it.
Just a second. Kamala Harris on the election. Hey, you've destroyed our country and destroyed our border. You're now desperately trying to fix it. You could have fixed it the whole time through executive orders. You got rid of all of Donald Trump's executive orders to flood and surge the nation with criminal aliens. Do you regret that? Have you made a mistake there?
An historic flood of undocumented immigrants coming across the border the first 3 years of your administration. As a matter of fact, arrivals quadrupled from the last year of President Trump. Was it a mistake to loosen the immigration policies as much as you did?
It's a long-standing problem. And solutions are at hand. And from day one, literally, we have been offering solutions.
But what I was asking was it a mistake to kind of allow that flood to happen in the first place?
I think the policies that we have been proposing are about fixing a problem, not promoting a problem. Okay?
But the numbers did quadruple.
And the numbers
under your
today,
watch.
because of what we have done, we have cut the flow of illegal immigration by half.
Should you
We
have
have
done
cut
that?
the
Should you
flow
have
of
done that?
fentanyl by half. But we need Congress to be able to act, to actually fix the problem.
Oh, man. I mean, Kamala's getting destroyed.
She was mad.
I think this is the end. I think this is the end. I think you'll begin to see major change in the polls right now. You're actually seeing it right now. When Kamala says she owns a Glock, what kind of Glock do you own? I don't know. I'm lying. Incredibly refreshing to see a journalist asking Kamala Harris how she devastated this country with an open border. That's exactly right. And now the betting odds completely turning against Kamala Harris. Look at this. The smart money has gone in and just now everyone is seeing what we've all been seeing for years, obviously. But it's good that the American public can catch up in 60 minutes. I can't believe I'm saying it. But like 60 minutes committed an act of actual journalism here. I blame Trump. I'm asked a question, incoherent statement, Joker laugh.
Hey, this
is exactly
yeah.
correct. The memes.
Yeah, I like
the
that.
memes
I
are
like
correct.
that.
Here we go.
It's an election bill. And I take it seriously that I have to earn everyone's vote. This is an election for president of the United States. No one should be able to take for granted that they can just declare themselves a candidate and automatically receive support. You have to earn it. And that's what I intend to do.
But you did. But you did. You did just declare yourself a candidate, and you are just expecting all of Americans to vote for you without being able to discern any of your actual policies. Like for instance, what are you going to do in the Middle East to solve the boiling crises that could lead to nuclear war?
Said Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
What the hell was that? It's not
I'll just
real.
be sitting here.
I have like 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds that I'm raising right now, and they make more sense than that. Funny how everyone is praising 60 Minutes for just doing journalism. Media outlets are actually supposed to be doing. Shows you how rare journalism is, actually. Yeah, that's right. This should enter a campaign. Done. Game over. It's over, right? Me after listening to Kamala Harris for 60 minutes. Democrats are not happy with the state of the race, says Charlie Kirk. They're deploying their very flawed and untalented candidate on a media blitz as a last resort. 60 Minutes didn't go well for Kamala. Call her daddy was an embarrassment. Reports are building that they are nervous and worried that Trump is gaining momentum, and he is finishing very strong. Pennsylvania, Arizona, Georgia. That's the ball game right there. Smart Democrats are getting more and more worried by the day. Kamala couldn't run a Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. That's what people are saying. Kamala Harris, it could not go worse. 60 Minutes buried Kamala Harris. I cannot believe they let this air. This is what they let air. It's amazing. They weren't just done with Kamala Harris. They went in on Tim Walz, too. Tim Walz has his own emoji. Clown face says Elon Musk. Here we go.
J.D. Vance, you said, I'm a knucklehead at times. I think you were referring to the time that you said that you were in Hong Kong during the Tiananmen Square unrest when you were not.
Yeah.
Is that kind of misrepresentation, isn't that more than just being a knucklehead?
I think folks know who I am, and I think they know the difference between someone expressing emotion, telling a story, getting a date wrong rather than a pathological liar like Donald Trump.
But I think it comes down to the question of whether you can be trusted to tell the truth.
Yeah, well, I can. I think I can. I will own up to being a knucklehead at times, but the folks closest to me know that I keep my word.
The dude just called you a knucklehead. He made fun of you for saying you're a knucklehead. The guy's lied at the very least thousands of times on the record to the American people, looking straight into the cameras and just lying.
Yeah. 60
Minutes obliterates Harris Waltz. Wow. Tim Walz calls out as somebody who Americans can't trust. Dude, this is a sign that people are just finished with this moment in American that even the corporate media is betting against Kamala Harris. The takeaways from Jesse Waters on Fox News, pure savage.
Fox News alert, Kamala Harris's media blitz is already bombing. 60 Minutes just grilled her on immigration. She had nothing. Watch.
There was an historic flood of undocumented immigrants coming across the border the first 3 years of your administration. Was it a mistake to loosen the immigration policies as much as you did?
It's a long-standing problem. And solutions are at hand. And from day one, literally, We have been offering solutions.
What I was asking was it a mistake to kind of allow that flood to happen in the first place?
I think the policies that we have been proposing are about fixing a problem, not promoting a problem. Okay?
But the numbers did quadruple.
She had nothing. Then this happened.
You are a gun owner. So what kind of gun do you own, and when and why did you get it?
I have a Glock, and I've had it for quite some time. And I mean, look, Bill, my background is in law enforcement. And so there you go.
Have you?
That is insane, bro. Honestly, it's very much insane, and it's sad that people are supporting this. Like, I don't understand this. The Harrison Walls, like, it's all out there in front of you, but people can't stand Trump. I was just on the phone with my nana earlier, and I was like, yeah, she has a little, and the crazy thing is, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't want to put too much information out there, so I'm not even gonna say that. But I was just like, yeah, definitely love Trump, just obviously messing with her a little bit, and she like, oh, I can't. And it's more so of, I feel like she's more so lost about a lot of things. She's obviously not in politics, and I feel like there's a lot of people that's like that. They're looking at the fact that she goes on there and lie and puts herself like to where it's like she says that she's black, and everybody's looking at her like she is. So of course, when you have people like that, my nana, she doesn't pay attention. She looks at the fact, like other, I ain't gonna say every, but other, black Americans, that he's the R word, and they don't. And I try to explain, but I try not to a lot of times, because I don't be getting into that with my family at times, honestly, because it turns into something else when all you have to do is just listen to each other. But I don't get into that no more. It's all good. That's why I get on here and talk to y'all. And if they come across a video and they start and they want to, I let them. But I look at it as very important, and I can only do so much. So that's what it is. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Make sure y'all stay tuned for more videos. Catch y'all next one.